Ali Alexander, one of the founders of the Stop the Steal movement, I guess you would call it, now claims that he had help staging last week's protest rally slash riot turned insurrection. He had helped planning this entire event and promoting it, obviously, by Republican members of Congress. And those Republican members of Congress that Ali has thrown under the bus are Representative Andy Biggs from Arizona, Representative Paul Gosar from Arizona, and Representative Mo Brooks from Alabama. Those are the three individuals, the three sitting members of the United States House of Representatives that Ali Alexander says, yep, those guys helped me put all of this together. Now, I am absolutely beyond glad that Ali Alexander has decided to name names. Sure, it's a characteristic of a weak individual. Yeah, absolutely. He's a rat. He's a snitch. He's terrified. He doesn't want to be arrested again. But we need to know who these individuals are. So thank you, Ali, for being such a sniveling coward and, ratting out all your buddies on this. I'm sure they're really going to appreciate it. They're totally going to trust you in the future with whatever your next right-wing grift is going to be. Now, here's the thing. Ali Alexander aside, right? We've addressed him. We've addressed his involvement in all of this. We already know all that. Now, these lawmakers, that's the important thing. Ali Alexander is small potatoes compared to these sitting members of Congress. This is why we need to have the hearings. The hearings have to take place. The hearings have to be televised. And they have to sit their own members down in front of them and ask them, what did you know? What did you do? What happened as a result of that? And every one of them should have to answer those questions. And the what happened as a result of that, every single one of these members should have to sit there and say out loud, one police officer was murdered by Donald Trump supporters, and then 4 Trump supporters, 3 of them died. 1 of them was killed by a police officer while trying to storm the Capitol. And dozens of domestic terrorism cases have now been opened at the DOJ to look into these individuals. That's what happened. That's what my actions did here. There is no way around it. These Republicans, it's very hard to describe them as anything other than traitors. They know in their hearts, as does Ali Alexander, that this election was not stolen from Donald Trump. I mean, go back and look at the damn polls. If anything, Donald Trump actually overperformed in this election. Maybe that's something we ought to start looking at, right? I mean, the polls show Joe Biden dominating. Joe Biden was supposed to win the state of Florida by about half a point. Instead, he lost it by quite a bit, 4 million votes. Maybe we should, on the left, start asking questions about what really happened in some of these Republican-controlled states. I'm actually not opposed to that, by the way. I'm all for election integrity and making sure that there are no shenanigans. But I'm also not about to storm the Capitol. I'm going to sit here and talk about it like a rational adult. And that's something these people on the right are incapable of doing because they have sold their soul to Donald Trump. That is what they have done. And in fact, they didn't even sell it. They willingly said, here, just take this thing. I'm not using it. I will do your bidding from this point forward. And that's why Biggs and Gosar and Brooks, they went out there. They promoted this event. And now that they have seen what it's done, they're still trying to act like it was no big deal. Still trying to act like, well, maybe it was Antifa. Should think about that. No, it wasn't Antifa because you were the one promoting it. You were at the rally. You saw who these individuals were. They're not just Trump's followers, they're your followers. And you have to answer for this, and hopefully you get kicked out of the House of Representatives for good for your involvement in this.